Hey everyone, I'm Sarah and welcome to this week's Yoga Flow class. As always, make sure that you have a little bit of space to move and a mat or a carpet or a towel underneath you. Have a water nearby and feel free at any point to pause the video to grab a sip, or if you need a little break, you can always sit it back into child's pose, take a break, sit it back into downward dog, take a break, and restart either with the video or as soon as you feel comfortable restarting. So first things first, we're going to start in our comfortable seated position today. So I invite you to take a moment, get your setup all ready, maybe turn the lights low if you need a little bit of a mood change, and we will get going. As always, your comfortable seated position can find your legs crossed like mine are, or you can have them out long in front or the knees bent and the feet planted. Just finding that comfortable seated position as we come into ourselves, into our awareness of ourselves, and taking these couple of moments to center on our breath, to center on how we're feeling, and we're gonna actually center on a little bit of gratitude today as well. So starting off, I want you to take that regular scan of the body, moving from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Notice how the body is feeling today. Notice where those points of tension are. Notice if some are maybe a little bit different than they normally are, or if some are very similar to what they normally are. Maybe there's some spaces that are feeling good today. Notice those as well. As you take that scan, I invite you to take any range of motion that might feel good as you find tension, or if you know that something is going to feel really good. For example, if a spinal twist feels particularly good, maybe take a couple of those. If a lateral stretch feels particularly good, take a couple of those. If you find a lot of tension through the head and the neck, maybe just rolling the head side to side, ear to shoulder a couple of times works, or do whatever else feels good. If there's something else that you know feels like a good stretch right now, we'll take about 3 or 4 nice deep breaths as we start to take that range of motion that you've chosen. As you take those deep breaths, bring your attention to your breath. As you inhale, can you let your chest and your lungs expand a little bit more? As you exhale, can you find a little bit more release and relaxation? If you found a range of motion, I invite you to bring it back to center. We're going to take 2 more nice deep breaths, still in center, focusing solely on the breath. So go ahead, big inhale, let the chest expand. Give the lungs some space. And exhale to release. Let the jaw relax, let the shoulders relax, let the tongue come away from the roof of the mouth. Once more, just like that. Big inhale lengthens and opens up through the chest. Big exhale to release and relax. Now we're going to find a couple ranges of motion. Stick with me here. Inhale to bring the arms out and up. Exhale brings them down and around. Same thing twice more. Inhale out and up. Exhale down and around. Last time like that. Inhale out and up. Exhale down and around. We're going to bring those arms overhead one more time. Inhale up. Lateral stretch. Right hand comes down towards the mat. Left arm comes up over top. Inhale through center. Same thing. Other side. One more time in each direction. Inhale through center. Other side. Inhale through center. Last time, second side. Give me another inhale to bring it back to center. Spinal twist. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes backwards. Open up through the chest. Inhale through center, arms come up. Same thing, other direction. One more time each way. Inhale through center, arms come up. Exhale, first direction. Spinal twist nice and deep with that exhale. Inhale through center. Last time, second side. One more big inhale to bring us back through center, nice and long. Maybe a little baby back bend, bringing the hands right behind the head. With that next inhale, sit up nice and tall long through that spine. Exhale to circle the arms down and around. You can place the hands right behind the hips, or you can interlace them behind the back. And go ahead and inhale to open up through the chest, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, just release that. One more time, just like that. Inhale, opens up through the chest, shoulder blades come together. And exhale to release. Now from here, we're going to use this comfortable seated position to transition into our first flow. If the legs are long or the knees are bent and the feet are planted, go ahead and bring those legs into this cross-legged position. And it can be however loose or tight through the center that you need it to be. And then we're going to go ahead and face the front of our mat. And we're close to the front of the mat, but not right at the top. So there's a little space for our hands in front of our legs. So from here, we're going to do a little front to back range of motion, just one time in each direction. So go ahead and bring those hands behind the hips. Inhale to open up through the chest. Same thing that we just did. Our exhale is going to walk the hands forward and fold us forward over the legs. So walking out in front, exhale to fold it forward. Nice big stretch through the spine, kind of almost a modified child's pose. Our inhale brings us just back up to that long spine in center. We're now going to move to our mermaid position. So our left leg is going to stay where it is. Our right leg is going to circle around. We're in a 90-90. So, like I said, left leg right in front. Right leg is out to the side. Both knees are bent. And even if they're not right at 90 degrees, I have mine in a little bit closer. That's totally fine. We're going to do one lateral bend in each direction. So you need inhale, arms come out and up. I want you to go towards the legs first. So exhale towards that right side. Take that nice big stretch through that left arm. Inhale brings us through center and then a little deeper into this left side. Left arm comes down, maybe the elbow comes down. Right arm goes up over top. Bring that next big inhale back to center and then exhale to plant those hands down in front. Transfer your weight forward onto that shin. We're going to come up onto both shins and lift the hips. And then from here, I'm going to send my right leg back super long into our half pigeon. Top of the foot meets the mat, right knee meets the mat. Sit down through those hips and bring those palms to the mat. First thing I want you to do here is inhale to open up through the chest. Exhale to sink into it as deep as you can. So maybe that brings you down to your elbows. Maybe that brings you down to the forehead. And then our next inhale brings us back up to a nice neutral. Palms meet the mat. Curl the right toe under. We're going to go up and back into our three-legged dog. So as the hips come up, our left leg goes all the way through and up and back. Right toe is curled under, lift the knee, press the hips up, bring that left leg up. We're going to bring it back down into our lunge. So go ahead and bend that right knee, sweep the left foot forward, and plant it right here. From here, we're going to take it all the way up into our warrior two. Lead with the right hand, cartwheel up, bring that right heel down, and then open up through the hips, through the shoulders, and those arms go nice and long. Go ahead and reverse it. Flip the front palm, lift it up and back. Exhale down. We're coming into our extended side angle. So left elbow comes down, right arm comes up over top. Nice big stretch. Big inhale brings us back to center. Then we're going to take it back into our crescent lunge. Our right hand comes forward, our right heel comes up. Go ahead and lift those arms, open up through the chest. Next exhale folds us forward. Bring those hands down. We're going to go all the way back into our three-legged dog once again. So that right foot stays down, that left leg lifts up and back, three-legged dog. From here, go ahead and set that foot down. We're going to trade sides. Same thing other side. Right foot goes up and back. Three-legged dog. We're going into our lunge first here. So bend that left knee, sweep the right foot forward, plant it down. Make sure the ankle's right under the knee. Use the assist if you need it. Warrior two first. Left arm leads. We cartwheel up. We bring the left hand down. We open up through the shoulders and through the hips. Reverse it. Flip the front palm. Inhale. Lift it up and back. Nice and long. Extended side angle, bend the right elbow, bring it down to the knee, left arm comes up over top. Nice big stretch. Inhale back to our warrior two, nice and long in either direction. Crescent lunge, the left hand comes forward, left heel comes up, find your balance. Exhale, fold it forward, plant those hands. Right foot, three-legged dog, up and back. Taking it from here into our pigeon. So right foot comes forward, shin comes down onto the mat, let the left knee meet the mat, let the top of the right or left foot meet the mat. Sit down through the hips. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold into it nice and deep wherever you can get to. So maybe it's just down to the elbows today. Maybe it's down a little bit deeper. Wherever you're at is totally fine. Inhale to come back up to that nice neutral. We're bringing it over to our mermaid. Roll onto that right hip. Bring that left leg in. Lateral stretch in each direction. Inhale, arms come out and up towards the legs first. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up over top. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Maybe the elbow comes down. Inhale back through center. Exhale, bring the hands down and around or bring it over to crossed. So circle that left leg around, back into those crossed legs. Maybe you trade those sides. I know I often cross one leg over the other, so maybe the other one is in front here. Inhale to open up towards the front of the room. Open up through the chest, hands come behind the hips. There we go. And exhale to fold it forward. Nice big stretch through the spine. Inhale, come up to center. Now we're just going to reverse it. We're going to do it in that same order on the other side. Hands come behind. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale brings us back up to center. Left leg goes around 90-90. Right leg stays in front. Inhale, arms come out and up towards the leg first. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up over top. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, arms come down and around. From here, we're going into that pigeon. So we're rolling up onto those shins. We're sitting that left leg back long. Sit down through those hips. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, fold it down, however deep you can go. Inhale brings us back up to that neutral, to those palms. Curl the left toe under, lift the knee, hips go up and back, right foot into our three-legged dog. That right foot's gonna come back forward into our lunge. Bend that left knee, sweep the right foot forward. Use that assist of that hand if you need to get that ankle underneath the knee. From here, we've got our warrior two. Left arm leads, open up. Left heel comes down. Reverse it, flip the front palm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, left arm up over top. Inhale, warrior two. Crescent lunge, left arm sweeps forward, left heel comes up. Exhale to fold it down, right foot, three-legged dog, press it up and back. Plant it down next to the left. Left foot, three-legged dog, up and back. Sweep it forward into that lunge. Nice. Warrior two, right hand, right heel, left hand. Bend that left knee. Reverse it, flip the front palm up and back. Extended side angle, left elbow to left knee, right arm up over top. Inhale, back to center. Crescent lunge, right hand sweeps forward, right heel comes up, open up through the chest. Exhale to fold it forward, three-legged dog on that left side, press it up and back. Down into that half pigeon, bring it down, plant the shin, sit those hips down, let the top of that right foot meet the mat. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, fold it forward, however deep you can go into it today. As we start to get warm up, maybe you get a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to that neutral, plant those palms. And we're gonna roll it onto that left side. So left hip comes down, we bring that right knee in. Mermaid each direction, inhale up towards the legs first. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up over top. Inhale through center, other side. Maybe the elbow comes down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, circle those arms down and around. That right leg comes around when we come to that cross-legged position. Forward and backward, backward first. Open up through the chest. Hands behind the hips. Exhale, folds us forward into that nice big stretch. Inhale, sits us up nice and tall. Awesome job, you guys. Let's keep it going. All right, same thing. Inhale, open up through the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale, lift up. Mermaid on this right side. Right leg comes around, left leg stays where it is. Inhale, arms come up towards the leg first. Over top. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, our arms circle around. Here we go onto those shins into that half pigeon. Lift up, extend that right leg back long. Inhale to open up through the chest. Exhale to fold it forward, however far you can come into it. Inhale brings us back to neutral. Go ahead, Plant those palms, curl that right toe under, lift the knee, three-legged dog. Here we go. Left foot goes back as those hips go up. Back to that lunge, sweep that left leg forward, plant it down right underneath that knee. We're going up into our warrior two. Right hand leads, right heel goes down, left arm goes forward. Reverse it, flip it up and back. Extended side angle, left elbow to left knee. Inhale back to center. Crescent lunge, right hand sweeps forward, right heel comes up. Fold it forward, plant those hands. Left foot goes up and back, three-legged dog. Plant that foot down, right leg here. Three-legged dog, inhale up and back. Sweep it forward into that lunge. Plant it down, ankle right underneath the knee. Warrior two, lift it up. Open up through those arms. Reverse it, flip the front palm, lift it up and back. Extended side angle, right elbow to right knee. Inhale, back to center. Nice long arms, either direction. Crescent, left sweeps forward, left heel comes up, lift through the chest. Exhale to fold it forward, three-legged dog, right foot up and back. Half pigeon, right foot forward, plant the shin, sit down through the hips, let the top of the foot meet the mat. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to roll it down as deep as you can go into this stretch. Little pause here. Inhale, bring it back up to those palms. Roll onto that right hip. 90-90, mermaid here. Inhale brings the arms out and up towards the legs first, left side. Inhale through center. Exhale down to the right. Back through center. Bring the hands down. Circle the left leg around. Maybe switching up those legs, like me. Inhale, open up through the chest. Pull the hands behind the hips. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, sits us up nice and tall. Same thing, one more time. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, sits us up to neutral. Left leg circles around 90-90. Towards the legs first. Inhale, out and up. Left hand comes down. Inhale through center. Right hand comes down. Inhale back to center. Circle the arms down and around. Up onto those shins for a half pigeon. Roll it up. Send that left leg back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to sink into it. Nice work, you guys. Inhale back to neutral. Plant those palms. Three-legged dog with the right. Curl the left under. Lift the knee. Hips go up as that right foot goes up and back. Nice and long. Sweep it forward into our lunge. Here it goes. Warrior two. Circle up with the left. Lead the left heel down. Bring that right hand forward. Flip that front hand. Lift it up and back. Extended side angle. Right elbow goes down. Left arm comes up over top. Inhale back to center. Crescent lunge. Left hand comes forward. Left heel comes up. Exhale, fold it forward. Three-legged dog, right side. Lifts it up and back. Plant it down next to the left. Same thing other side. Left foot goes up and back. Sweep it forward, lunge. Warrior two. Lead up with that right. Bring that heel down. Open up through the chest and through the hips. Inhale to reverse it. Flip the front palm, lift it up and back. Exhale, extended side ankle. Left elbow, right arm. Inhale back to center. Crescent lunge, sweep the right arm forward. Sweep that right heel up, find your balance. Exhale, fold it forward. Three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Pigeon here. Take that left leg forward. Shin goes down, hips go down, top of the foot meets the mat. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, fold it forward. Take a little pause. Inhale, bring it back up to those palms, that nice neutral. Roll onto that left hip. 90-90, one more time here. Inhale, arms come out and up towards the legs first. Right hand down. Inhale through center. Left hand down, maybe left elbow down. Inhale through center. Circle the arms down and around. Bring that right foot around. Take a second here. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, fold it forward. All right, inhale, bring it back up. Nice long spine. We're going to finish out with a little balance, and then we will be done for the day. So I want you to pull it over to hands and knees really quick, just to transition us up to standing. So you can roll right over those knees. You can roll to one side and bring it around, and bring it over to those hands and knees. Take two cat and cows. Inhale to press the belly towards the floor. Lift the hips, lift the chin. Exhale to round out the spine towards the ceiling. One more time through each. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round the spine out. Back to that nice neutral long spine. Go ahead and bring it to our downward facing dog. Curl those toes under, hips go up and back nice and long. And then go ahead and tiptoe those feet forward to meet the hands. Forward, fold. Inhale to roll it up nice and slow and controlled. All the way up to nice and tall. Okay, I'm just gonna come to face you guys, but I want you to make sure that you have a little bit of space behind you for your legs. We're just gonna do a little bit of warrior 3 practice here today. So it's a little bit of a hip hinge. You can have the arms at center, you can have the arms long, you can have the arms down in our airplane. But the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you come to the top of your mat. I'm gonna have you bend those knees just slightly and bring them to right underneath those hips. So this is kind of gonna help us with our transition. We never wanna lock out that standing leg. So we wanna have those knees bent, those feet right underneath the hips, and maybe move them in just slightly so that we can have that balance on one leg or the other without throwing our center of gravity off. Now from here, I want you to sweep those arms up as if we're in our chair. So those hips aren't sat back as deep as they would be. There's just a slight bend in those knees. But I want to find that nice long spine, and I want to bring the biceps to outside the ears. If you don't quite have that range of motion, that's totally fine, but try and push it up so that you do. Thumbs point towards that back wall. From here, we're going to slide that right foot back into our crescent lunge. So we're taking our weight onto our left leg. We're increasing the bend in that knee. That right heel is off the floor. We've got that little bit of mobility. Now from here, like I said, we're just gonna practice this. So if you come in and out of it a couple of times, that is totally fine. But we're gonna rock forward and backward just like I was just doing. Just that little press up onto those toes and then press that heel down and in. Maybe you've got a little bend through that knee. As you do that, when you rock forward, I want you to think about shifting your weight onto that left leg. So maybe the toe lifts just slightly, you find your really brief balance, and then you set it back down just a couple times, just like that. Getting the leg ready, getting the ankle warmed up and ready to go. Keep that bend through that right knee. Now, if you've done that a couple of times, keeping those arms long, you can shift it forward and just lift those toes off for a little pause. From here, if the shoulders are getting tired, pull the palms together, bring them down to heart center. My foot is only 2 or 3, well, less than 3 feet off of the floor here. So just take that with a grain of salt and then go ahead and sit it back one more time into that lunge. Now, once again, those hands can be up. We're gonna come into it fully. Again, if you fall out of it or you need to take a break, take that second, shake out the standing leg, bring it back into it. We'll find a little hold here with a couple of options. Shift forward and backward without bringing the toes up, once or twice. And then when you're ready, shift your weight onto your left leg. Shift those hips over that foot, and then try and lift that right leg up a little bit, lengthen it a little bit. Those arms are long. Now from here, again, the palms can be down at heart center, or for a little more challenge, you can circle them around for those airplane arms so that the fingertips point back. Trying to find that super long spine, trying to find that long leg. We're gonna find 3 more breaths. Again, if you come into and out of it, that's totally fine. Concentrate on your core. Two breaths, big inhale. Last one, if you're not in it, bring it into it. Inhale. And exhale, sink that right foot back, lift those arms, step the right forward to meet the left and shake it out. Give that standing leg a little bit of a break here. Whew, all right. All we gotta do is trade sides and then we're gonna cool it down and be done for the day. So, feet are right underneath the hips once again. Take that little bend in those knees. Sweep those arms up, find that super long spine. From here, we're gonna step that left foot back this time, nice and long. Heel stays off the ground. Ooh. Shifting our weight kind of into that right leg, bending that right knee. Again, let's do that forward to backward. Just slightly as we get started, so not bringing those toes off the ground just yet. Getting ready, shifting your weight a little further forward each time. When you're ready here, now I invite you to lift those toes briefly and then sink it back a couple times, just like that. Again, if those arms start to get tired, feel free to pull them down, but keep that long spine. 2 more. Awesome. Last one.
All right, here we go into that full extent, or half extent, excuse me. So we've got that little lift next. Again, hands can be lifted or down at prayer. We're gonna shift forward. And once again, I've got my foot 2 to 3 feet off of the floor. So a little bit of a catch-all if I need it. And then exhale to sink it back. Nice. All right, fullest extent. We've got a couple of breaths here. Same thing last time. Shift it forward, lift the leg. If you can get a little bit more, that's totally fine. If you need that foot down a little closer, also totally fine. Those hands could be in a prayer. Or for a little more challenge, you can circle them around behind. Either way, keep that long spine. Here we go. We've got those 3 nice deep breaths. Wherever you are, if you need to set it down and bring it back into it. Big inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and easy. Set that foot down. Lift those arms. And step the left forward to meet the right. Shake it out a little bit. Give it a little break. Awesome work today, you guys. We're just going to stretch it out. Give me a big inhale. Arms come out and up. Left hand comes down. Right arm comes up over top. Inhale through center. Same thing other side. One more time each direction. Inhale through center. Right side or left side. Inhale center. And right side. Inhale center. Circle the arms down and around. Take those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Keep that spine super long. Hinge forward at the hips. Bring the fingertips down. Keep the spine long. Keep the spine long. And then big exhale to round into it. We're just going to find a stretch on each toe. So bring the fingertips to the right toes. Nice big stretch on this side. Through center. Same thing other side. Bring it back to center. Inhale to roll it up. Bring those feet right underneath the hips. Alrighty. Awesome work today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna find one more nice deep breath, so nice and stable through those feet. Give me an inhale to bring those arms out and up. Pull the palms together overhead. Exhale to bring them down to heart center. After this, give yourself a nice pat on the back for showing up for yourself and taking this time for you today. The light in me honors the light in you, bowing as we say, namaste. Awesome job.